I call you brother or brother? And watermelon. Wayne Brady is my favorite comedian. You remind me of Obama. Some leftover fried chicken. So what gangs do you represent? You kind of look like a black Christopher Walken. You got baby mama drama? Some cornbread. Dude, I think Flow Rider is fucking awesome. And some hot sauce. You rock Magnums too, homie. Skeet skeet, motherfucker! Why do you get to say the N-word, but we can't? How many brothers and sisters do you have? Dude, all my friends are black. They call me white chocolate. Slavery is like my least favorite thing. It's not that I prefer Popeyes, it tastes better. Dude, I hate racist people. I was raised on food stamps too, yo. Come on, really, what are collard greens? Kinda look like Jamal Mashburn. Dude, I love Lil Wayne. Dude is fucking wicked. Can you teach me how to Dougie? Dude, I thought you were gonna freestyle. You look like Wesley Snipes. You look like Morgan Freeman. You look like Andre 3000. Caroline, she's the reason for the word bitch. Bitch?
You see what the fuck I'm talking about now?
Power to the people.
Really?
Fight the power. But wait, I voted for Obama too.
So, it was kind of it was a white dude saying something to a black guy. The whole time the black guy's just staring at the screen on this video. It's pretty entertaining, actually, and I think it represents some annoying things that we have been seeing from white people toward black people. This may be natural, folks. It may very well be natural, and you may be witnessing the turning of a ship, okay? Ships that are turning can look awkward, can't they? They're dipping down, the bow is kind of dipping under, it's tilted to one side. It doesn't look right as it would look in full stride a different way. So here what we have is some white guilt, and what I think that blacks need to do for certain, and I'm going to say this to whites too, but whites don't really reap the rewards or benefits or punishments if they get this wrong, and that's why I specify blacks, is to know how many slave owners there were, to know how many people in their lives today are actually racist. Do a little research, ask around, ask friends. All right, if somebody pulls me over and tells me a nigger joke, I let them know right away that it's just not funny. It's not funny. That's not funny. We don't do that. It's I wish I could compare it to something, but it's so special, isn't it? The N-word. It's a special word. Look what it's connected to. For those of you listening that are white or have not really experienced any type of oppression, or your people, if I may, just imagine what it would be like if the word honky or cracker, as the gentleman's going to mention later, were tied to lynchings and muggings and extremely high incarceration rates that were above the normal for criminals that were arrested in the first place. You start to look at these things, and you're going to see some racism if you're open-minded. Don't go overboard, because not everybody is a racist. Not every white person you see out there is out to get you, black people. You've got some people of my people fighting for you, and you should appreciate them. I think it would really help move this along if you would recognize the ones that are either not racist or are actually anti-bigot in every way. Recognize those white people. Recognize that there are some that are not thinking you are some type of inferior race, that all of you wear your pants around your ankles and listen to the hippity hoppity. If I ever hear anybody say hippity hoppity, I'm punching them. I don't care what color they are. Don't say hippity hoppity. That is reserved for children's books. Don't do that. And slap me some skin, Don Imus. mamma jamma, I'm going to kill you, Don Imus, and I'm going to do it slowly. Don't say shit that black people said in the 70s, thinking that you can say it as a white person and relate to black people today. You goddamn ignorant bohemian, whatever that means. Did I offend anybody with bohemian? Well, good. Fuck them. There's a Bohemian Rhapsody for you to listen to. Maybe you'll get a message out of it. But we move on. KTap is not going to use nigga, cracka, or spick playfully anymore. It's time that I got away from that. Maybe I'm getting older. Maybe it's just a slow stew that's been cooking in my head. It was fun, man. During the Chappelle years, I felt a release. Like, finally, we can play around with some words and not be criticized for it or thought to be racist. And now I look at it. Now I look at Ferguson and what happened before Ferguson and the aftermath, and this recent Selma movie and the Selma speech given by the president. It's got me thinking a lot more. And I'm not going to be the guy that uses that word. After this show, I got to use it for context in this show, which I hope you'll give me a break for on the use. But after this, it's time. And here's what I'm going to do. Now, I was an English major. I was a psych and English major with a writing concentration. And my great love is the English language. It is. It's my weakness, man. I love it. I just love it. Something about it. I love learning about it and using it in every way that I can. I write books. I'm doing these podcasts. It's all about the language, how much you can do with language, how much more we need to learn to do with the language. And I'm also a huge advocate for all of our amendments, but especially the first and second. And the freedom of speech to me is priceless. So when I tell you I'm laying down a word, in other words, not using it, I'm telling you that I'm doing that voluntarily, because you have the right, American, to say nigga, cracka, spick, honky, peckerwood, chink. You have that right. Too many people have died for you to believe anything else. But you also have the right to go out and find the next person you come across in public and cuss them out. You have a right to do that. Now, maybe once in a while, once every few years, to make sure that right still exists, you need to go do that. Maybe I'll drop the N-bomb once every 5 years just to make sure it's still a free country. But what this comes down to is taste and respect for the feelings of others and the deep, deep anxiety in the history of the use of the N-word and what it has represented. Okay? So I'm putting these words down. I'm not going to use these words anymore. They're not funny. I don't care if Dave Chappelle made them funny. I don't care if rap songs have made them commonplace. I don't care if white teenagers are calling white teenagers nigga anymore. I'm stopping. This is something I've been thinking about. No one brought to my attention. I've been thinking about it, and I need to stop doing this. It's just not cool. There is a wide and very generalized disrespect in using those words. I don't see them becoming totally acceptable ever. And there are some deep thinking I've been doing. For example, people not saying Christmas, but saying holidays. And it's funny how many parallels you can find in people choosing not to use the word nigga and people choosing not to say Christmas instead of holidays. A lot of parallels there. And you can dig into that on your own. But what I'm going to dig into is the next fucking clip. Oh, I will cuss too, yeah. And I'm making up new words. I told you English was my love. I can make up new words. I will. I will make up new words to use because I'm still going to call out routinely and browbeat people who are choosing to be dumb, people who are bigots, sexist, racist, assholes. I'm still going to beat the hell out of them. But I'm not using any words for it anymore that denote race. I'm going to use my own word. I'm making up new words, and I'll define those words. I'll do it on the Facebook page. If you haven't checked that out, facebook.com/truthontapshow. And if you search there, you'll be able to find a list of these definitions. I haven't done it yet, but it's a-coming. It's a-coming. Now, I want you to think about this for a minute. What if a white guy were given a nigga pass? That means a pass to say the word nigga as he wanted by all the black people he came across in a given area. What would you think about that? Well, have I got some news for you? It happened. It fucking happened. Yeah, we're going there. I went there and we're going there and we'll stay there and we'll leave there and we'll send messages back to there, but not always go there. So like some summers we'll go here and above and below and around and other prepositions. But right now we're there. We're there and we're doing this. So you're going to deal with that.
I got a bunch of niggas to give me this nigga pass a while ago, and they said it was okay.
This is my nigga Mark. He has the nigga pass to say nigga whenever he wants.
Yeah, thanks, nigga. All right, bro.
My nigga Mark has a nigga pass to say nigga whenever he wants to.
Thanks, nigga.
No problem, my nigga.
All right, bro. See you around, bro. But then a lot of the other niggas in the audience said this isn't a real pass, and that these niggas that approved it are what they call house niggas or Uncle Toms and Oreos. Will you validate my nigga pass? Is this okay? Is this a legitimate pass?
It doesn't bother me at all.
So this is, would you just validate it for me? Just stamp it valid, please. Validated my nigga pass. Thanks, bro. Are you a gang member?
No, not at all.
Are you carrying a gun on you?
No,
Have you been to prison?
No.
Okay, well, never mind. I'm trying to find some real niggas, not some Oreo house nigga Uncle Tom like you, bro.
Damn, why it ain't that, bro. It's like, why should I trip? You feel me? I ain't gonna trip. You feel me, over the word, because it's stupid. Then it's like, I be beating up on everybody, because everybody's using it now.
Let me tell you what we're doing here. I got this nigga pass from a bunch of niggas before.
Yeah.
But then when we posted the video, a lot of the niggas in the audience commented, they're like, those are a bunch of Oreos, Uncle Toms, and house niggas. So I'm trying to find some real niggas. You look like a real nigga.
I'm a real
Can you validate my nigga pass for me?
I will validate it, my bro.
All right, thank you.
That's your nigga pass.
Thanks, nigga. Let me ask you this too.
Okay.
All these like wannabe gangsters and these rap stars that are really just bringing the black culture down.
Down, exactly.
Okay?
Like,
is it wrong if we just start calling them?
Call them niggas, man. Ignorant people. It's white, Mexican. Obviously, they calling each other. You know.
I'm talking with an ER on
with
the
the ER on it. An ignorant person. It's ignorant people with every race.
Rick Ross and Jay-Z are
niggers. Let them be niggers. They don't give a about the black people nowhere. Straight
they're
out.
trying to bring your culture down.
They bringing us down. They talking about moving birds and all this.
They're the ones that are perpetuating the very stereotypes that you guys are trying to get away from.
They bigging this shit up, but they ain't really in the hood or none of that. They say they giving to charity, but I be hitting them niggas up on Twitter like, niggas, you real? They don't never hit a nigga back.
But we're differentiating that nigga with an A is kind of a term of endearment, with the ER on the end, it's an insult.
Check it out. A nigger is them people that was out there doing their thing, acting a fool. Them doing what the plan wants them to do. That's what a nigger is. Out there doing bad shit, but then want to come and talk about the community and all this shit. Come on now, that's a nigger. That's an ignorant person. It's ignorant people in every race. You know what I'm saying? They use that term to down us, but we took it, flipped it, and now everybody want to use it.
But there is a difference between a nigga and
a of a distance. Like, you know, say for instance, I didn't know you was doing this interview, and you just were like, "What's up, nigger boy?" It might go down. You know what I'm saying? But if you be like, "Oh, what's up, my nigga?" You know what I'm saying? It depends on how a person's saying nigga to you too. If you come up and you like, "Oh, what's up, my nigga?" and you know what I'm saying, trying to be funny, it might go down. But you heard it from a real one. Youngsters, known
Look at this guy. This guy's all tatted up. He's dressed in red. You're not a Crip, are you?
Nah, man. I ain't Crip or Blood. I'm a youngster from known out here in Oceanside.
I appreciate it, bro.
Stay up, my nigga.
Thanks, nigga.
But, hey, I think all them rappers and on some gay shit, my nigga.
I bet they are. Yeah, well, what's his name? Fat Joe said that the gay mafia runs hip-hop.
Hey, man.
The hip-hop community is most likely owned by gay. To be honest with you,
do you think they'll be?
They're owned by gay. I happen to think there's a gay mafia in hip hop. Editorial presidents of magazines, the PDs at radio stations, the people who give you award at award shows. This is the fucking gay mafia, my man.
Right.
Now, why hip-hop got to be gay? Where'd that come from? Wait a minute. You know, where did gay and hip-hop come from? And so what? I mean, yeah, I don't understand that. I got to think about that for a minute. What in the world?